Gather closer, children of the fire. Let the drums rest and the night listen. For this is not a short tale, but one that walks slowly, like wisdom. Long before the roads were cut into the earth, before iron roofs chased away moonlight, there stood a village called Ilé-Òrun, the house between worlds. It was a land where the ancestors were never far, where dreams carried messages, and where the living still respected the unseen. On a night when the moon refused to hide, a child was born to Morenike, a quiet woman known for kindness. As the baby cried, the fire flickered strangely. An owl hooted once, then twice. The elders exchanged glances. This child has arrived with her eyes open, one elder whispered. They named her Adesewa. Before she could speak, she followed what others could not see. Before she could walk, she waved at empty air. At 5 seasons old, she said to her mother, "Grandmother came to sit with me last night." But the grandmother had been dead for 10 years. As Adesewa grew, the signs grew stronger. When hunters planned a journey that would fail, she cried the night before. When visitors arrived with evil hidden in gifts, she refused to greet them. Once, she stopped a wedding procession and said, "Turn back, today carries tears." They ignored her. By sunset, the groom collapsed, struck by a sickness that had waited patiently. Fear followed Adesewa like a shadow. Some called her blessed, others called her cursed, but the elders said nothing, for they knew the ancestors chose carefully. One Harmattan night, the river spirit rose again, angry and swollen with hunger. It came to Adesewa in a dream. "Your people have forgotten respect. They take without greeting. Tomorrow I will take back." Adesewa woke shaking. At dawn, she ran barefoot through the village, warning everyone, "Do not touch the river today." Some listened, others mocked her openly. Will the river now ask permission from a girl? That day, the river overflowed, canoes capsized, 3 lives were lost, grief turned into suspicion. "She sees too much," they said. "Maybe she causes what she claims to stop." From that day, Adesewa was watched. Loneliness wrapped around her like cold cloth. One night, she packed her few belongings and walked toward the forest. There, the ancestors met her. "You cannot run from what was given," they said. "Your sight is not for you alone." She returned at dawn, stronger, quieter, resolved. Seasons later, children began to fall into deep sleep. They breathed, they lived, but they would not wake. Mothers wailed, fathers beat the ground, all healers failed. That night, Adesewa saw it clearly, a wandering spirit born from old injustice, feeding on the laughter of children. She prepared carefully, fasting, praying, remembering ancient words. Under the full moon, she stood between the spirit and the village. "This land remembers kindness," she said. "You have no home here." The spirit fought her, but it could not defeat humility. By dawn, the children woke. Silence fell upon Ilé-Òrun. Years passed. Adesewa became a woman. When the chief fell ill, the palace panicked. Adesewa saw the truth immediately. Poison planted slowly by envy, by one who smiled the widest. She revealed it calmly. The guilty confessed. The chief survived. From that day, Adesewa's words were no longer questioned. In old age, Adesewa called the children. "You may not see what I see," she said, "but you must learn to listen." When she died, the forest mourned. The wind refused to speak for 7 days. Until today, the elders of Ilé-Òrun still say, "The eyes that see for others must never look down on them, for vision without humility becomes blindness."